Hi everyone, I'm John McCarthy from Taunton, Somerset, Southwest UK. Been an action coach now for a year. 1 year today exactly is when I started my business. Love doing what I do here. And the first one of my 7 in 7 is attitude. For me, is all about attitude. You can be amazing, or if you're an American, you can be awesome. I learned that a year ago in Las Vegas. You probably heard the saying, your attitude determines your altitude. If you ask any successful person, be it in sport, in business, or in anything, I'm sure they would agree it all starts with the right attitude. So the second thing for me is about commitment. So here's the question, guys. Are you awesome on a Monday? Are you average on a Wednesday? And apathetic on a Friday? Being good at the start of the week, or only one part of the week, really isn't good enough. It's about that commitment and tenacity in everything that you do. Test and measure what you do. Find out what works. Once you find out what it is, consistently do it and show commitment in everything you do to help you successfully achieve your plans. And the next one for me is tenacity. It's tenacity that separates the winners from the also ran. In any race, it's not over till you finish the crossing line. It's not over till you cross the finish line. When I started my business 1 year ago today, I had this crazy goal that I was going to get 6 clients in 6 months. My coach told me, that's just a bit crazy, John. How about 1 client per month for the first 6 months? I said, no, I'm going to do 2. But here's the reality of what happened. I didn't sign my first client until the 28th of the first month. But you think what my attitude was after trying to sign 4, 5, 6 clients in 28 days and failing every single time. But it was that attitude, that tenacity that I had, that I was absolutely determined to get 2 clients in my first month. I got my first 2 clients on the 28th and 29th of the month 1. And I did that again in month 2, month 3. And what did that do to my attitude? But it wasn't for the tenacity that kept me going. And I did get 6 clients in 6 months. There's something there about tenacity, and I think that's absolutely really key. The next is about identity. And the question here is, who are you as a coach? Think about Simon Sinek, start with the why. Why is it that you do this? It took me a lot of time to work out what I was. It's a completely new business and a new environment for me. I was in a very, very different environment. It took me a long time to work it out. But when I really understood why I do this, why I enjoy it, it became a really nice kind of package, and it really allowed me to communicate a lot more effectively with my prospects and my clients. And I think that's really helped me. It's helped me run my business, and it's helped my clients as well. We seem to be engaging a lot better. So I think that's really key. What is your identity? And the other thing there is about what I call intellect. It's about the learning. So once you know who you are, be the best that you can be. What is it you need to learn? Learning is a huge key to what we do in our business. The next thing there is ownership. We talk about this all the time, being above the line. So here's what you've got to be open, honest about yourself. Do you test and measure what you do? Do you really reflect on what you do well? Do you really find your weaknesses and your failures? Do you communicate it? Do you talk about it to your other coaches or to your coach? And do you address it to make sure that you address where you can improve upon to move your business forward? I've cheated a bit here. I've put an N there. You can probably see where we're going. An N is know what you want. It seems pretty obvious, but how important is that, guys? It's about setting your goals. Have you done an alignment with yourself? Have you done an alignment with your family? Why are you doing this? What is it you hope to achieve at the end of it? And maybe 1 year in for me, my goals now are very different from what they were a year ago. So make sure you know why you're doing this. Set the goals, the long-term goals, and bring that right down to your 90-day action plan. As I said before, commit, have tenacity, and go out there and achieve it. The next thing is pretty obvious. The system. We've invested in a fantastic business. So let's use it. Let's use every part that we can to be successful in what we do. And it's not just the system. Think about the team. This is a phenomenal team environment. I love working with the team. I love working with the guys and ladies that we get to work with. So use all of it. Use the whole system. And I'm sure you'll absolutely be successful. As you can see there, my 7, it's all about actions. Start with the right attitude. Take the right actions. Follow the system. And you can take this business anywhere you want to go. Now I just want to finish off with quite a personal story if I can. It's been 1 year today that I started this business. And I was at a regional meeting just a week ago with my fellow coaches, and I got a text from my wife. And the text said that she'd received a letter from me sent over from Las Vegas. Now you may remember that when you finished your training, maybe you sent a letter to your partner. I'd completely forgotten that I'd written that letter. And it was really interesting because it said 2 key things. One of them was that by now, I hope that we will be in a position where that you will be able to give up your job. And I'm going to enjoy being a great husband and a great father to our family. Now, the interesting thing is, for several years, my wife was hoping to give up her job, and we were hoping to start a family. But it hadn't happened. Times weren't right and circumstances weren't right. Not only has my wife given up her job, which she did in the first 4 months of me running this business, our son is now 9 weeks old this week. So I don't know what happened in Vegas or what you put in the water, but things have really come together for me. So two of my fantastic goals, personal goals that we achieved, my wife was able to give up her work, and we now have a son who I'm so proud of. And it was amazing to get that letter that stated that, which I'd completely forgotten about. So I'm going to go away now this week. I'm going to write myself another letter and send it to my wife. We'll get someone else to post it, I think, in about 11 and a half months. And let's see if we've achieved those personal goals as well. So I hope you enjoyed my 7 in 7. I've really enjoyed sharing it with you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the top. You take care. Thanks. Bye.